Hi there, it's Justin Lubino with Senior Advisors, and I have several videos out there on Medicare, and my longest videos are full workshops that are 90 minutes. But I recognize people are very busy, and I've attempted here to create a video in 5 minutes or less that covers basically everything most people need to know to get started. Don't make any decisions based on this video, but the attempt is to really squeeze in as much information as possible into that 5-minute video. My disclaimer is obviously it's impossible to cover every Medicare rule in 5 minutes, so this will not do that. This is intended to cover it's called 80% of the scenarios, so still quite a challenge in 5 minutes, but majority of the scenarios that we see would be covered. And I may speak fast just to keep this under the 5-minute target, so bear with me. Are you ready for Medicare? So that's kind of the first question. If you're turning 65, you're not on a group health plan, you're on an individual plan, or you don't have any coverage, then the answer is probably going to be yes. So you should listen to the next couple steps about enrollment in Medicare. If you're working past the age of 65 and you're covered on a group health plan, or your spouse is working past 65 and you're covered on the group health plan, you have to ask yourself, is the company less than 20 employees? If so, then you're ready. You have to sign up for Medicare. If it's more than 20 employees, it might make sense, but you have to do some comparisons, which we can certainly help with. If you are retiring after age 65, then you definitely need to go on Medicare. So if you're no longer on the active group plan, then you have to go on Medicare. So I say easy as 1, 2, 3. And the first step, once you're ready to go on, is to enroll in Parts A and B of Medicare. Next, we normally recommend a Medicare supplement to cover the 20% that Medicare doesn't cover. And then the third step is the Part D prescription drug plan. So step 1, enrolling in Parts A and B of Medicare. Well, if you're turning 65, you can do this right online. I recommend doing it online. It's quick and easy. If you're after the age of 65, you cannot do this online. There's going to be 2 forms you need to drop off to Social Security. One is the Enrollment in Part B form. The other one is the Proof of Coverage form. This second form is intended for the employer to sign off saying that you are covered on the group health plan since you are age 65, and that is how you avoid any delays or penalties in your Part B coverage. Now that you've enrolled in Part A and B, it's going to cover about 80% of your medical expenses. We generally recommend what's called a Medicare supplement to cover the other 20%. Some of the great characteristics of a Medicare supplement are they're federally regulated, they're guaranteed renewable for life, so the coverage will never change. You can go to any doctor or hospital in the country that takes Medicare, which is still 99% of hospitals, 90% of doctors. You don't need referrals to see a specialist. And it's great coverage. When we look at the plan we normally recommend, which is called Plan G, there's only $183 Part B deductible. And after that, you're basically 100% covered medically. So there's no co-pays, no co-insurance. It's the best medical coverage you'll ever have. Here's that Plan G supplement with Part A of Medicare, which is the hospital benefit. I have other videos that go into more detail about these coverages. But in summary, you should just look at the You Pay column. So for these are all the services covered under Part A of Medicare, how much Medicare pays, how much the Plan G pays, and most importantly, what do you pay? You'll see all zeros. So basically, if you go to the hospital with a Plan G supplement, you're fully covered. There's no out-of-pocket cost to you. Now, if we look at the same Plan G, but now with Part B of Medicare, B is everything outside of the hospital, your doctor's visits, your testing, x-rays, outpatient surgeries, expensive things like chemotherapy, kidney dialysis, those things will be under Part B of Medicare. With the way the Plan G works, the only out-of-pocket expense you would have is the Part B deductible, which is $183. So your first or second doctor's appointment, you would get a bill for $183. And then after that, Medicare pays the 80%, the plan pays the other 20%, and you don't pay anything. There's no co-pays, there's no co-insurance. You're basically 100% covered after that deductible of $183. Most of our clients go with this Plan G because it's great coverage and a good value. The third step is the prescription drug plan. There's about 25 different Part D plans available in each state. We can use a tool on Medicare's website to find the most cost-effective Part D plan. We also have a tool on our website so our clients and prospects can fill out their drug information directly on our website, and we can do the Part D analysis for them. And that's it, just in about 5 minutes, as I had planned to do, covering the key questions to ask and the key steps with the Medicare enrollment. Again, you should not make any decisions based upon this video. It's just meant to give you some key tidbits and try to keep it as brief and concise as possible. And you should definitely reach out to an advisor to help you with working through these steps, making sure you're making the right decisions based upon your specific situation. I hope this video was helpful. You can always give me a call directly at the number listed here, and I'd love to be able to help you with your Medicare planning. Hope you have a great day.